بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين محمد وآله الطيبين الطاهرين اللهم صل وسلم وزد وبارك وترحم على محمد وآل محمد كما صليت وسلمت وباركت وترحمت على إبراهيم وآل إبراهيم في العالمين إنك حميد مجيد وصلى اللهم وسلم على أنبيائه ورسله وصلى الله وسلم على جميع الأنبياء والمرسلين عباد الله وصلى اللهم وسلم على جميع الأنبياء والمرسلين وعترة نبيك الطاهرين علي أمير المؤمنين وقائد الغر المحجلين وعلى البضعة الطاهرة فاطمة الزهراء سيدة نساء العالمين وعلى سبط نبي الرحمة وسيد شباب أهل الجنة الحسن والحسين وعلى علي بن الحسين ومحمد بن علي وجعفر بن محمد وموسى بن جعفر وعلي بن موسى ومحمد بن علي وعلي بن محمد والحسن بن علي والخلف الهادي المهدي عجل الله تعالى فرجه وسهل مخرجه وجعلنا من أنصاره وأعوانه. عباد الله أوصيكم ونفسي بتقوى الله عز وجل. The third of the month of Jamad al-Thani is commemorated as the martyrdom of Sayyidat Nisa al-Alameen Fatima al-Zahra alayhi salam. And from the titles that were bestowed upon Fatima al-Zahra, there were a number of titles. Among them was Abiha, the mother of her father. Among them was Sayyidat Nisa al-Alameen, the master of the women of the world. And among those titles was Bad'atun Nabi, meaning the flesh or the piece of his flesh. And these were attributes, these were characteristics that were bestowed upon her directly by her father, her beloved father, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The one who the Quran describes in the following fashion: وَمَا يَنطِقُ عَنِ الْهَوَىٰ إِنْ هُوَ إِلَّا وَحْيٌ يُوحَىٰ. The one who does not utter a word or a phrase except that it is revealed to him in a divine fashion. You know, sometimes when it comes to our own children or our nephews and nieces or our grandchildren, you know, we'll bestow upon them names or nicknames that to us are meaningful but don't really mean anything to anyone else. And that's just because of our, I guess you could call it, our reckless love towards them, our affection towards them. But when the Prophet bestows a name, when the Prophet bestows a title, not only is that meaningful and significant to him, but it is meaningful and significant to the entire ummah. It's meaningful and significant to the entire world. So when you look at that attribute of Bad'atun Nabi, he said, he would describe her in the following way, that Fatima bad'atun minni, she is a piece of my own flesh. She is a part of me. What satisfies her satisfies me. What angers her angers me. And you know, as Muslims, we spend our entire, as devout Muslims and believing Muslims and people who claim to love the Prophet, we spend our entire life thinking, okay, well, what would the Prophet have done? What did he love? What did he like? What did he dislike? What did he teach us to refrain from? And that's really the crux of the Sunnah. When we say we're followers of the Sunnah or the practice of the Prophet, it's that point right there, that determining what he loved, what he wanted, and determining what he disliked and what he did not want, and then following through with that. He says, what angers me angers her. And what satisfies me and brings joy to me satisfies her. Meaning that she was a mirror image of everything that the Prophet was. So by default, when you study the life of Fatima al-Zahra alayhi salam, what she loved, whom she loved, what she disliked, what she honored, what she held in high esteem, her behavior, her mannerisms, that becomes a mirror image of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. Everything that the Prophet's life represented in those 63 years, condensed in her life of only 18 years. Only 18 years. Lived only a few months after the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. But in that short span of life, there is so much to be understood from what the Prophet himself loved and what he did not love. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to allow us to be among the recipients of her intercession. We ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to allow us to come closer to her in understanding her and being her followers and recognizing her in her true glory. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. وَالْعَصْرِ إِنَّ الْإِنسَانَ لَفِي خُسْرٍ إِلَّا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا وَعَمِلُوا الصَّالِحَاتِ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالْحَقِّ وَتَوَاصَوْا بِالصَّبْرِ اللهم اغفر للمؤمنين والمؤمنات والمسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات تابع بيننا وبينهم بالخيرات إنك مجيب الدعوات إنك قاضي الحاجات إنك على كل شيء قدير برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين وصلى الله وسلم على سيدنا محمد وعلى أهل بيته الطيبين الطاهرين.